Hello, I'm Trace,
And I'm Sam.
and we're both Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help. And this is From Our Perspective. Welcome to the 20th episode of From Our Perspective.
We're
I'm
now,
gonna give it a little bit of flair.
We're now early morning disc jockeys.
Good
Morning.
Vietnam. Good morning, Vietnam. This is the podcast made by and for people over 12 feet tall. And if you are shorter than 12 feet tall, then get out.
If this is
Leave.
a reference, I don't follow.
It's not a reference. I just thought it'd be funny to state something that's not true.
Well, we're not that tall. We're not 12 feet.
Yeah, we're definitely not 12 feet tall. If
that would be shocking.
What? How tall are you?
I'm 5'11". I'm right there.
I'm
at the
like
cusp.
6. I'm like, my driver's license says 6'2", but I think I'm actually 6'1". So if I was stacked on your shoulders, we would be, or I guess on the top of your head, we would be exactly 12 feet tall.
Balance on top of my head.
Yeah, I guess, because I mean, if I were on your shoulders, then we'd be down a couple of
That's
inches.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
You never want to be down a couple of inches.
Okay, so let's yeah. What? Phrasing?
It took you a second, didn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. That was quick. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome. So let's rephrase, I guess, our new slogan: made by and for people who together equal exactly 12 feet tall. We have a very narrow audience.
It's a niche audience, but they're good.
It's Nietzsche. Oh my god. You know, the saddest thing about Nietzsche is that, like,
That he's dead.
his whole yeah, he died. He died of like some horrible sexually transmitted disease.
That's not
The
good.
one that, like, I think it's syphilis.
Syphilis?
Isn't
Is that
syphilis
what
the
you-
one that?
That's one of them.
Isn't that the one that where your pee-pee falls off?
I have no idea. Maybe you should
No,
Google
that's
it.
I'm not gonna Google any STDs or STIs. But the sad thing about Nietzsche is how kind of like, I don't want to say like revolutionary his thing was. He was cynical. I guess just how his words were so misinterpreted to mean horrible things. Like his words
Like
were
God
used,
is dead. Didn't he say that?
Well, he says
isn't
like
that
God
him?
is dead and we have killed him.
Yeah. There's
He
more to
says
it than that, I know. But, I mean, I don't know very well, so...
They used his words to promote social Darwinism, which is a horrible thing.
Yeah. I was going to make
So-
jokes, and then you went to social Darwinism, and then...
Let's just, you know what? Just act like I didn't go there.
I was going to... I
Let's
don't even
just
know
do
where
that.
I can't go anywhere now. It's like as bad as
What
it gets.
What were you gonna
I was
say?
going to say like fascism or Nazism or something, and then it's like...
Well, yeah,
close.
that was also true. that was also true. Hitler was a big fan of Nietzsche's work, but like his thing, he wasn't like that. He was a bro.
He's a bro, is that right? I mean, he's a
have
bro
I
with
told you-
syphilis.
Have I told you about the guy who came into my work the other day whose name was Chad and was a total Chad?
I want to say one thing. I thought you were going to say, did I ever tell you about that time I met Nietzsche? And then I was going to be like, But tell me about
Did I
this
ever tell
Chad
you about
story.
Did I ever tell you about that time where I time traveled back to meet Friedrich Nietzsche?
I don't remember that.
So this
No.
dude, we've talked about it before. How we have to take names at work, of course.
Mhm.
This dude comes in, and he just kind of gives off like this cocky vibe.
Does he have like
as
a
soon as he
polo
walks
with
in.
like a popped collar?
It wasn't popped, but he
Oh,
had a polo on.
That's amazing.
And it was
like
tucked in.
Was it light pink?
It was a light color. It wasn't pink. It was a light color though.
Did he have like a white scarf?
No, he did not. He
Oh,
had a
that's
tucked
stupid.
in. He had tucked it. He had his shirt
That's good
tucked
enough.
into, I think, khakis.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Did he have
and
blonde hair?
He was older. He had gray hair.
Okay.
It was an old Chad. It was the alpha Chad.
Alpha Chad.
Alpha Chad. He came in and he was on the phone talking loudly about business.
business.
This sounds
business,
made up.
business.
This sounds made up, but he
Okay.
was. He was talking loudly about business.
Was he carrying his tennis racket case?
I wish he was just like straight ripped from an 80s movie. That would be the best thing ever. But he walks up to the counter. I say, "How can I help you?" And he fucking holds a finger up at me.
Holy cow.
I was like, "You son of a bitch."
Yeah.
And then he proceeds to talk on the phone. And as soon, like, it was just a lot of that. It just the fact that, and then I was like, "Can I get your name?" And the whole time I was taking his order, he did not get off the phone. And proceeded to talk about business and waited until, and like every other person, either one hangs up before they go to order food, or two says, "Give me a minute, I'm gonna order food real quick."
Yeah.
So he just kept until he actually or after he ordered, he was still on the phone talking loudly, and as he was ordering, still would just like make me wait for him. And then as soon as I was like, "Can I get your name?" He said, "Chad." I was like, that makes
I
so
knew
much
it.
sense.
I knew it.
I knew it.
You looked him dead
I
in the
was
eyes
like,
and you said, "I knew it."
I leapt over the counter.
I was gonna say, and then you
started to-
sheepishly went and picked up his order for him.
Yeah, I was the protagonist of this 80s movie at that point, but like right at the beginning. So this was like after
Cindy's
he,
never
like-
gonna love me.
Yeah, after
He wears a
After-
polo
this was-
and everything.
this was after on the slopes he kind of made a fool out of me by
He tripped you?
skidding in really fast and covering me in just
Yes.
snow and water.
Kind of turned
And I
you into a
was wet in
snowman.
front of my I turned into a snowman, and I was wet in front of my crush. You know, the typical Sunday.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's just like, it's weird how some people's name just fit. Like there's another guy who's a regular whose name is Walt.
Okay, is a Walt kind of a character?
Like, what do you mean?
Like he's kind of, is he an animated fella? Because that's what I picture.
So he's got like this big bushy beard. He's got this long straight hair, and he's an older gentleman
Okay.
as well.
Yeah.
And he's just so nice.
Yeah.
He's just like the nicest guy.
Well, that's great.
I've never told him my name, but he knows it somehow. I think he's just heard someone else. He knows where I
Do you
live.
have a name
I'm
tag?
scared. No, I don't wear a name tag.
Okay.
Every time.
Do you
he
feel
comes
like Trace fits you?
in- I guess this is a question for you to answer. Does Trace fit me?
I don't know. I'm not this.
When you think
I'm
of
not,
a Trace,
Well, of
what
course
do
I'm going to think of you because you're the only Trace I know.
I think I'm like I think there are only like two people named Trace, and that's country singer Trace Adkins and myself. And I think I have to fight him for this name.
All right.
Or maybe
Will Ra-
like Devil Went Down to Georgia style
Let's call
guitar
him out.
battle. But okay, so am I?
Okay, you're the name person. What
I'm
about
name
me?
boy.
Does Sam,
I'm the name boy.
doesn't you're the name guru.
I sit on a throne made of name tags that say "Hello, my name is," and then it's like different names.
Yeah.
And I sit.
What about
Yeah.
me? Does Sam fit me?
I think Sam does fit you, but I guess if there wasn't, if you had a different name, it'd be like
Okay.
Paul.
Paul.
I feel like a good Paul fits you.
Okay. All right, that's neat. All right.
Give me
Nobody
other
call me
people to
Paul.
name. Give me other people to designate
I don't know. Well,
in my courtyard.
I can't think of anything.
If you want to be designated by me, comment either on the video on YouTube or on any of of our social medias, and I
Yeah.
will designate you a new name, and also tell you if your current name fits you. I'm like a BuzzFeed article now.
Yeah, he's like a living BuzzFeed quiz.
I am now a BuzzFeed.
Okay.
I've always thought of myself as like a Ryan.
Orion.
Yeah, just like kind of cool, but not really. And
See, I'm not good at this.
What do you like?
I
what's
can't
so
think of a
hard
name.
about?
Ryan seems fine. I don't know. Names don't seem to correlate with what a person
Or
looks like
maybe
or does to me.
Maybe a Brian. Maybe just add a
Ryan.
B. Maybe just B
Ryan.
Ryan. B dash Ryan. B Ryan. That's my rap name. That
Oh,
would
there you
be
go.
my rap name if I was named Ryan or Brian. Anyway, let's jump into this topic.
Yeah, let's move on from this
Yeah,
train of thought.
you're taking it. You're taking the
Okay,
reins.
today we're talking about trading card games.
Okay, y'all know them. Y'all love them.
And here's how I'm going to start it off. Recently, I don't
Yeah.
know if you've heard this, Trace.
Okay. Oh God.
Can you just tell me who directed Infinity War and
The Russo brothers.
the Russo brothers? Now, the Russo brothers
What
are
have they done?
apparently on board to make a Magic the Gathering animated series for Netflix.
I've heard about this.
Okay, you have heard about this.
I've heard about this. Magic the Gathering is, of course, a trading card game.
Trading card game, yes.
Okay.
Have you ever played?
No. It's akin
I'll
to
just teach
games
you
like Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon,
Played 'em all.
Hearthstone. I remember as a child I played Yu-Gi-Oh. Let's duel. Sounds
Yeah.
like I'm having a stroke.
Me
Stroke.
Me and my cousin and brother, we all played Yu-Gi-Oh.
Sounds like a weird band name.
Me and my cousin and my brother
Yeah.
played Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
That's our new band. If I was a rapper,
If I was a rapper, that would be my band's name.
I don't know. Get my back. I was trying to make a callback.
I played Pokemon 2. I know I didn't play Pokemon right. And I played
Okay.
Hearthstone a little bit. When it became a phone
Hearthstone's
app,
fun.
I played it some. I don't think I was good
Yeah.
at it, though. I don't remember being good.
That's fine. Maybe I'll teach you how to play one of those.
Yeah,
Someday.
maybe. Maybe not.
Maybe someday.
Maybe.
Maybe
As
I'll
we-
make you.
As we... So look up
I'll strap you to a chair.
maybe I'll force you to play. How
I'll
about
teach
that?
you the
Have you
rule
thought
set.
about that?
Have you thought about that?
Have you thought about me putting a gun to your head? A literal, actual gun?
Yeah.
Have you thought about me trapping you in the Shadow Realm until you
Yeah.
learn how to play one of these games?
I'm gonna send this fool to Shadow Realm. But I love all those. They're all very fun.
Yeah.
But that's not quite what we're talking about today.
Okay, we're not talking about the Magic the Gathering show by the Russo brothers.
Well, because I don't know anything about it other than the fact that that's apparently happening.
I will say I did not know that they were attached to it. I knew
didn't?
I knew that it was a Netflix that Netflix was producing a Magic the Gathering show. I did not know they were attached to it at all.
I think they are. Now they might unconnect themselves with it or something like that.
They cut ties.
But cut ties.
They're like, oh god. Okay. Anyway.
But yeah. Okay. So we've all heard of Magic the Gathering and like
Yeah.
Pokemon cards.
Yeah. Haven't.
Now let's get into some more obscure ones.
Oh,
This is
Okay.
25. This is apparently according to mentalfloss.com.
thanks.
25 wacky trading card games
Thanks.
from the 80s and 90s.
Thanks, Mental Floss. Does it actually say wacky in the title?
Of course it does.
That's beautiful. Mental Floss has
Wacky
just
trading
become
card
my
games.
favorite website
Ever.
ever. Okay.
Okay, number
crack
one.
this baby open.
Let's crack it open. Number 1, the Blair Witch Project apparently has a trading card game.
From the 80s, and I guess the Blair Witch Project did come out in the 90s.
Yeah.
I was like, the 80s? Why? My mind, I will say, and I'm a little bit embarrassed, my mind did jump to the Salem witch trials. But that would be such a, like there'd be like a Crucible edition with John
Crucible
Proctor.
card game.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that'd basically be the same thing. Yeah, Salem
Yeah.
would. Let's do it. Let's update this list. Make it 80s, 90s, and 2000s. Let's start a Crucible trading card game because everyone's
Perfect.
jumping on the Crucible train.
Now, like, these don't appear to be like, they don't appear to have like a game. They
Yeah.
just seem collectible.
Okay.
What could be like the gameplay aspect of the Blair Witch Project card game?
So I've never seen the movie. So each character.
It's a scary movie.
Well, I
right?
know that much. It's the movie
go-
that kind
they
of
go into the
spawned the
woods.
found footage.
Yeah.
So we're making this like like a card
Yeah.
game akin to Magic the Gathering, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
So you
Like,
have the characters in the movie, characters such as Sally and
I guess.
Jordan,
And then, I mean, the Blair Witch.
and of course the
I-
Blair Witch.
I guess that's a character in the movie. I don't know.
Of course, the Blair Witch.
Maybe we should move on to something we know more about before we start trying to pitch these things.
Okay, yeah. Let's keep moving.
Let's try number 2.
Okay. I feel like it's not
yeah.
anything we would know anything about.
I certainly don't. Yo, MTV Raps.
Do what? Do what?
MTV rappers apparently had cards of them.
Like such as?
There's a Vanilla Ice one.
Of course there is.
Vanilla Ice.
Vanilli, my main man. What's his? He's got like a really dorky name. I should probably give him a
Like his real name?
Yeah, his real name is like really stupid. Vanilla.
Did he already gave himself a nickname?
He did, but it's not a real one. He gave himself a state. Robert Matthew Van Winkle. See, I'm
Van
down
Winkle,
with Robert. He looks like such a Chad dude. His new name is Chad Matthew Van Chad. He's double Chad.
He's
Okay.
double Chad.
Yeah.
All right, number 3. Saved by the Bell.
Now, I remember watching the show constantly when I was homesick from school.
Oh, really? I've never seen the show, so.
It's all right. I only
It's
know
fine.
one character's actual character name, and that is Screech. And that's the guy. There's also Mario Lopez, but that's not his name in the show.
Mario
Unless
Lopez
it-
as Mario Lopez.
It's so older Mario Lopez time traveled back in time to play himself, and there's still younger Mario Lopez in the show, and they're
Yeah.
both separate characters.
He's like his dad.
Yeah.
Okay. What
Okay.
what else has Mario Lopez been in besides that and that I don't know if you remember this, that Animal Planet show where it was like talented animals and it was like American Idol but for animals? Do you remember that?
Do what?
Do you not know about that show?
That was a thing?
Yeah, of course it was. Okay, I have to find this now real quick.
They did what?
Yeah, I'm just gonna look up Mario Lopez. And
Mario
then look at
Lopez.
his
I will
filmography.
keep looking. He was big into like the entertainment news stuff, like the E News, I think, or one of those channels like that. Maybe like NBC. I don't know. He does like a lot of like live coverage for big events
Okay.
that no one cares about.
Okay,
So
come on,
he's-
IMDb.
He's kind of
I
famous.
need to know.
He's kind of famous by proxy, I guess.
He's famous for being famous.
Yeah, basically. He was in Saved by the Bell, and that's it. And he's just been riding that. He's like Ryan Seacrest famous.
Okay, let's see. All right, I got his thing. Filmography. Show me everything. Okay, this is gonna take a second. Maybe edit this.
Maybe not. We'll see how cool I feel. If I feel really cool, I'm just gonna leave all this in just for the hell of
All
it.
this silence. Yeah, that'd be great.
What silence? I've been talking about how Mario Lopez is Ryan Seacrest like famous.
Okay. What? Am I mistaken?
What?
I might be mistaken.
You could be
I
thinking
hope I'm
about
not.
Ryan Seacrest, and that is a
I don't
very
think it
plausible.
was.
That is a very plausible thing.
I guarantee he did this, but whatever. We're not gonna worry
Whatever.
about it. Oh,
Am I
well.
right that he's like a
We'll,
E-News
we'll
guy?
probably cut all this out
Who
because
knows?
that was a big waste of time.
That was a
21
big
Jump
waste.
Street is number 4.
Like the TV show or the movie? It has to be the TV show.
It's a TV show.
Yeah, I always forget that. I only know that was a TV show because of the first 21 Jump Street movie.
And did it mention that?
It doesn't mention it, but Johnny Depp has a cameo, and I remember only hearing about the cameo because that it was his cameo because he was in the original. Like, I only remember... I don't know. I know that it's a TV show through his cameo in the movie, is what I'm trying to say.
Yes. So they had a card game with that, apparently.
For why?
Or trading cards. Didn't have a game.
Yeah,
but
it's a trading cards. It is a trading cards. Yeah.
Is Alf.
The show that everyone loves. For some reason, everyone
I'm looking
loves
at this thing
show.
right now, and I love Alf. I've never seen Alf, but I'm looking at Alf.
Why does everyone love that
Alf.
show?
Look at him.
Well, I know what he looks like.
Just look at him.
I gotta see if
you
that
just
show
gotta
is
love
like
him.
popular. Alf.
He's got it like a comb over and like a weird,
and he's an alien,
creepy face that he likes to eat cats. I think.
Yeah, I mean it got
seems
pretty
a
good.
little inhumane, but whatever.
Yeah, it was weird. I mean, okay, yeah, it ran for 4 years, so it has to be like loved.
Yeah,
it got
Everybody
an
loves
animated
Alf.
series.
What?
And a talk show in 2004. I don't think you knew where
Beautiful.
your audience was.
Beautiful.
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 Oh, I can't keep looking at stuff like that because I'm looking at Family Matters, and unless Family Matters is one of these collectible card games,
it could be.
It could be
based on how it has been going.
If it is, I need to buy up every single card of Family Matters.
That's right. Number 6. Saturday Night Live, obviously.
Of course. All of your favorite comedians who are still alive, such as John Candy, such as Jim Belushi, which is the dead Belushi brother? Jim?
I don't remember.
Such as Chris Farr. Oh. Okay,
Stop!
Those are all the 3 dead ones.
I'm looking at this, and I see a trading card with fucking Rob Schneider on it.
I need that one.
He's in the office and he's pointing at the camera.
I need that one.
That's got to be like mythic rare. That's
I need that. Is it holographic?
He's like, he's got to be holographic.
He's got to be
secret rare.
Oh my god! I need
10/10 for 8 mana. It's no doubt.
Can we
when Rob Schneider enters the battlefield, you win the game.
You win. The funny thing about this collectible, about these trading cards, is that the only one of them, the Rob Schneider one, also works on the Magic the Gathering field.
Yes, it looks exactly like a Magic the Gathering card.
Yeah, except for it's just Rob Schneider.
Oh, this is weird.
Okay.
Number 7. Desert Storm.
Let's just move on.
Yeah.
Let's just keep her going. I don't think I can make any jokes about a war.
The X-Files is number 8. Which,
I love
you know
that show.
That kind of makes sense.
I love that show.
I'm sure you could make a trading card game. Because this looks like it actually has a game.
It
I
totally
see like a
could.
number.
It
yeah,
totally
this is a game.
could, is the thing. Because there are monsters, aliens, other things that aren't explained.
Yeah, like I'm looking at it. It's got like numbers and stuff on it. It's got rules text. I look at the Rob Schneider card, and it looks like did you ever get like those nature trading cards where it's just like a picture of a snake and it has like the name on it in like school? Did they ever do that for you?
No.
No,
What
you
the
never got
fuck
snake
are you
trading
talking
cards.
about?
I am like, did I like live in a? I'm
you
only
from
4 years older than you.
Are you a Sam from a different universe right now?
No.
Is that why you thought Mario Lopez hosted?
No, I'm Paul. What are you talking about?
Oh no, I've called you over. Now my Sam is in an alternate universe
With
making
Ryan.
a podcast with Brian.
Oh my god.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay. Number 9, New Kids on the Block.
Oh yes. I don't know anything about New Kids on the Block, but I just love the fact that there was a trading card thing about them.
Is that the one with Mark Wahlberg?
Is it? If it is, then I love it so much more.
Mark Wahlberg, mythic rare.
Mythic rare.
Planeswalker.
No, not even mythic rare. It's not Rob Schneider.
Oh, he's not there. So he's just a regular rare.
New Kids on the Block. It's a boy band. And it was two of the Wahlbergs. Yep.
Marky Mark.
Marky Mark and Donnie. Also had Jordan Knight, Joey McCann.
I think you know what? I think we can update this.
Yeah?
Let's update it for the modern day. Wahlburgers, the card game.
Oh my God. Wahlburgers and the new Transformers movies.
Yes, exactly.
Just anything past The Happening.
I cast my cheeseburger card against your Optimus Prime.
I cast my cheeseburger card against the plants that do stuff.
The Happening.
Yeah, any Mark Wahlberg or Wahlberg related thing.
So it's the Mark Wahlberg card game.
Let's do it.
Let's make it.
Would we have to get his permission?
Absolutely.
Okay. What if we just
Number
say
10.
how really good he is? Okay, continue.
Yeah, let's just cover him with compliments. Like, just shower him like you are the best actor.
Yeah, and
we love you.
If he sends us a cease and desist, then he seems like he's down on himself.
Yeah.
All right, continue.
Number 10, Barbie. Naturally.
Keep going. I don't care. Keep going. I don't even care.
Number 11, Gremlins 2.
Oh.
Gremlins 2, the new badge. Cards.
Remember in Gremlins 2, and this is something that I was so sad I couldn't talk about last time. Remember in Gremlins 2 when Hulk Hogan shows up?
No, I don't. What?
Did you see that movie?
I might not have.
There's like a fourth wall break at some point. Oh my God. It's been forever since I've seen that movie.
Did you say Hulk Hogan's in it, though?
Yeah, Gremlins 2.
Maybe he's in these cards. You can get the Hulk Hogan.
If
card.
he is, I would cry. It got a 69% on Rotten Tomatoes. Of course it did. This is the best movie ever made.
I think it should have got a 420.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Number
just
12.
Keep going.
Tron.
You know, the thing that everyone loves. Hulk Hogan is on the list of the actors for Gremlins 2. I just wanted to let you know.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Tron, what about it? I don't know anything about it.
I don't know
that there are light bikes. Light
Well, that
cycles.
could be updated. That could be updated for the modern day because they made that remake that nobody saw.
I don't think anyone saw, but some people said it was like underrated, I think, is what I heard.
I mean, it was fine.
It's easy for anything to be underrated when literally no one saw it. The movie could be bad, and if 0 people saw it, it is underrated. Because every movie has an audience.
Yeah.
I don't think there was a single person who saw the Tron movie. Anyway.
Well, let's move on then.
Yeah, let's move on.
Number 13. Garbage Pail Kids.
Now that's a franchise I can get behind.
Really?
Movie. A wonderful
I'm
movie.
looking at this, and this is horrible.
It was like, what are those things that I have in my junk drawer at my dad's house that I keep reading off to you and your brother when we chat? Wacky packages.
I don't know.
They're like the Garbage Pail Kids of brands.
Yes.
That's their thing. And it's like crispy.
Yeah. So some of the cards,
crunchy cream or something stupid like that.
Well, their names aren't much different from that. There's like Itchy Richie,
Boils,
Frigid Bridget,
Boils Board.
Come on, you can get there.
My favorite
Boils
guy.
Board.
My favorite.
Potty
boy.
Scotty.
Potty Scotty?
Yeah, it's like a little kid in the toilet.
This is the best part about this, I guess, company.
I guess so.
Is
I guess that's the word I would use for it.
Is the movie that exists.
I've never seen the movie. Have you?
I haven't either, but I think
it looks horrible.
Actually hated by every single person alive. I don't think I don't think there's a person who likes that movie. I don't think anyone attached to that
So you
movie
walk
likes
up
that
to a stranger and you say, "Hey, do you know about the Garbage Pail Kids movie?" And they go, "No." "Do you like it?" And they go, "No."
No, I don't.
I don't like it.
I
Whatever
haven't
is.
seen it, but I don't like it.
I hate it already. Just
I'm like
I mean,
that
by
with-
the title. Oh my god.
What have you done? What have you done?
I knocked over a bunch of shit in my room. Anyways,
Anyway, the Garbage Pail Kids.
I don't know why I was flailing my arms.
You were really getting into the Garbage
I
Pail
was getting
Kids.
into the garbage. I'm very passionate about a few things.
And one of
Garbage
those
Pail Kids
things.
is one of them.
Yeah, yeah. All right, continue.
Number 14, Back to the Future 2.
Why? I was on board with it until you specified which one.
2. Now here's my question. Why do these keep showing up for the second movie?
Yeah. Yeah. Why?
That's a good question.
Now, Gremlins 2, I completely understand because that movie, they just did not give a fuck about anything.
No, they didn't.
They had Hulk Hogan in it.
Well,
for
did they give
Christ's
that
sake.
much of a fuck about Back to the Future 2?
No, because they basically just did the same movie. Look,
Yeah.
Back to the Future is literally my favorite movie. I don't know if I've
I know
said
this.
I've said this time and time again, and I might be contradicting myself because I don't remember what I talked about yesterday, so I can't remember what I've talked about for the past year. But Back to the Future is my favorite movie, and as much as I love Back to the Future 2, it's basically just the same thing, but with different characters, and most of the time, not even different characters.
Yeah.
Back to the Future
I mean,
3.
Biff's the bad guy again.
Yeah, Back to the Future 3, like they keep that whole thing where where Biff's ancestor is the bad guy, but it's just a good movie.
Why?
Because they're like, it's like, yeah, we're doing it again. We're doing this whole thing. So, yeah. I always forget. I'm sorry. I'll stop talking about Back to the Future.
No.
in a
You're
second.
fine. You're fine. Keep going.
I always forget that Back to the Future 2 doesn't end like with them saving Michael J. Fox's kids. I always forget that there's like this whole Donald Trump parody where Biff like finds the almanac.
Yeah.
I always forget that that's a thing. I don't know why.
I don't know why either, because it's in the movie.
I guess because the second half of the movie isn't fun at all. It's just like really drab because everyone's lives is in shambles. And the first half of the movie is fun.
Yes,
Anyway,
that's true.
that's all I wanted to talk about.
Number 15, Jurassic Park.
2?
No,
Oh, okay.
just Jurassic Park.
The
They were
best-
on it at the beginning.
This is the one that is really like the best of the whole franchise. I don't know why everyone
Yes.
liked Jurassic World. Jurassic World sucked.
It was fine. That's how I feel about it.
It was okay. No, it
That's-
sucked.
it's
No,
fine.
it did suck. No, I'm standing by
I didn't
my
see
first
Jurassic World
word.
2.
Now, have you read my Facebook review for it?
Yes, you said it was horrible, and my
It was-
parents agreed. I didn't see it.
It was possibly one of the worst big budget movies I've ever seen.
Wow, that's pretty bad.
Because it wasn't the worst, but it was definitely
But-
like blockbuster
But it had funny man Chris
wise.
Pratt in it.
Yeah, it had Chris Pratt. I'm not going to get into how much I hate that movie.
Okay, let's not open that can of worms. Let's move on to number 16.
Yep.
Cyndi Lauper? Why?
Honestly, I don't even think I know who that is.
I don't think I do either.
Like,
so let's
I know
move on.
her
Indiana
name.
Jones.
Indiana Jones, your dad. It's
My
your
dad is not Indiana Jones.
No, it is. We have an inside joke because Sam's dad. I don't even. The more I think about it, I don't think he does look like Harrison Ford.
No, it was just a joke.
Like maybe vaguely.
That was Grant's fault.
That is Grant's.
I think he started that.
Maybe vaguely. But hasn't your brother said something? Didn't he say something about it last time when we went and saw Endgame, where he was like, where he said something about his dad being Harrison Ford?
Harrison Ford?
I feel like
I
he
don't
did.
know.
I don't know. I feel
Also,
like
I just
you-
now...
Yeah.
I just realized how weird of a name Harrison is.
Yeah, that is a weird name. Anyone named Harrison, fuck off. Your name's
No,
weird.
no, don't fuck off. But it's just that just occurred to me. Like you just say Harrison Ford, and you're like, that's normal, right?
But just Harrison? Ugh.
Have you ever met someone named Harrison?
No. Not at all.
Anyway, let's get to number 18.
Yeah, let's
'cause
continue.
This is Howard the Duck.
Everyone's favorite character.
The best part is there's a little thing. I think it's the box. And it says new hit movie.
Wasn't it like no one liked it?
Well, they didn't know that when they were making the cards.
New hit movie. Well, I think it was because it was made by the company who made the movie.
Yeah, they were like, new hit movie.
It's
Everybody's
great.
going to love
It's great.
Howard the Duck.
It's great. It's a great movie. Go see
great
it.
movie.
Go
Best-
see it with your friends
best
and
movie.
family. Best
And-
movie ever.
And hate it. Number 19 is Creature Feature.
Elaborate?
I think it's old horror movies.
Okay. I was
Like
thinking.
Dracula.
My mind was like, was there a movie called Creature Feature that I have no idea about?
No, I think it's like the old.
Yeah. Like Wolfman and the Invisible Man and Frankenstein.
Well, we can do the modern version,
Oh,
the
okay.
Dark Universe. That's definitely going to happen.
No.
That's definitely going to keep happening.
What about Russell Crowe as Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde?
I didn't see the Mummy. Did you?
I didn't either. I don't know how I know so much about movies that I haven't seen.
I
but
know.
I do.
It's weird. I do too.
Anyway,
Number 20 is E.T.
I haven't seen that movie in forever.
I thought you were about to say you hadn't seen it. I was like,
How many
wow.
times have I done that where I start to say I haven't seen a movie in forever and you go and you like gasp?
Yeah, well,
You gasp.
I mean, it's fine if you haven't. That's not like a problem.
It's a great movie.
It's a good movie. It's just,
And in Universal Orlando, at least there used to be. I don't know if it's still there. An ET ride
Is there?
when you walked. It was really fun. It was like it was like the Peter Pan ride in Disney, where you sit.
do you
in
get
this
on a
thing.
bike?
Yeah, you're on a bike and you're lifted through.
Yeah.
And and then like at the very beginning, they give you you get this like little fake passport thing, where you tell them your name. I remember.
Oh, then did they say it?
I don't remember. I think like
Did
they
they say?
print out
Did
this
they say
little thing.
Ryan?
I remember I didn't give him my real name. I don't remember. I gave him something like Jesus,
Harrison.
Harrison, Brian. I said B.
Brian Harrison.
I said B-Ryan.
B-Ryan Harrison.
Okay, what's after E?
Number 21, Return to Oz. Apparently had a card game.
Yep. That was a movie, wasn't it?
22, Beetlejuice.
Okay, now that's a good one. Return to Oz,
Beetlejuice
you're
is
just like,
fun.
why? And then Beetlejuice, you're like, yeah.
I mean, there's
Shake,
lots of
shake.
different-
Is there a Shake, Shake, Shake Senora card? Because that's the only reason I know that song is from Beetlejuice.
I don't know. I'm just there's a bunch of card packs here. I don't know. I don't have them. Like, I didn't buy these. I'm not
don't own
not gonna waste my money.
Trace, I don't own them.
I don't.
Start
I get like really panicked. I'm like, I don't have them with me.
I just start screaming because you don't have them.
Like a kid. What do you mean you didn't give me Beetlejuice cards?
No, not even screaming. Yeah, not even screaming words, just screeching.
Number 23, Nintendo Game Pack.
So like Mario and stuff.
It's got one with Mario, one with Princess Zelda.
Sonic.
Okay. I gotta back up and say I really stepped in it because that's Princess Peach and I said Princess Zelda.
See, here's the thing. For me and all the listeners, because we don't see it,
I could have just ignored
yeah.
it.
Yeah, you
But
could have
whatever.
just been like, yeah.
But in case anybody checks this website to fact check me for some reason, there's also a picture of Link on another one.
Now, if I look at this website and if it's just Mario, Princess Peach, and Princess Zelda, and you said Link, I'm gonna drop
Brave
kick
He-
you next time I see
Brave
you.
Hero Link.
What is
So,
it?
like,
Everyone,
that makes
yeah,
sense.
It's everyone thinks that Link is Zelda because it's called The Legend of Zelda for some reason.
Yeah. Have you beaten any Legend of Zelda games?
Breath of the Wild.
You beat Breath of the Wild. I was there with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that was a.
That's the only one?
journey. Yeah, because that's like the
We
only
need to correct that.
one. That's the that one is so different. I remember
Yeah,
I
it's not
played
like the other
Ocarina
ones.
of Time, and I was like, okay, this
Yeah.
is like neat. But Breath of the
Yeah,
Wild,
and then
I
you
think
didn't
it's-
finish it.
Breath of the Wild is so cool is because of the open world aspect and all that. I really
It's
like
fun.
that.
I really like Breath of the Wild.
It's a really good game.
Game of the year. Am I right?
Was it?
I don't know. It might have been.
I don't know either.
I was meaning this year, but it
Oh,
didn't come
this
out
year.
this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that went to God of War. Or that was last
did?
year.
That was last year. God
Yeah.
of War got it.
Yeah. Even though Red Dead Redemption 2 won like every single other award, God of War won Game of the Year?
I mean, it's subjective, right?
Well, here's the thing. Like most of the time if one game is winning that many awards, they won't win Game of the Year.
Oh, really? Is it like a? Well, we're not going to give you Game of the Year, so here's these other things.
It's like you did so good in everything else, so we're not giving you the best one.
So you can forget about that.
Yeah, anyway, let's stop talking about video games.
24, Dune. Never seen Dune.
Isn't that like a
25.
sci-fi? I don't know. I don't
Yeah, it's a
anything
sci-fi
about
thing.
it. Okay.
25, Pac-Man.
Yeah, all the characters.
Inky,
like,
Blinky, Twitchy.
and Sue. Something like
that.
that.
Stuff like that.
Pac-Man,
Bunch
Miss
of weird
Pac-Man.
names.
The four
Apple
guys.
Power Up.
Yeah.
Pellet. Maybe Pellet is like your resource.
Oh yeah. And the pretzels.
Like,
and
you know how
stuff
you
like
have-
that.
You got like lands for Magic. You got like energies for Pokemon cards. And then Yu-Gi-Oh! You just play your cards endlessly.
Yeah.
There's no resource. There's tributing monsters, but
I don't know.
Well, not-
You've lost me.
okay, you don't know anything apparently.
No, I don't.
Okay, so I've got another thing.
Okay.
This is the 10 most expensive cards
Okay.
ever sold.
Okay.
And this is according to Katawiki.com. So if anything's wrong here, blame them, not me.
Okay. I'll blame you.
Okay, thank you. Number 10. Spectral Tiger is from the World of Warcraft
What?
collectible card game. Yes.
I didn't know that was a thing.
You didn't know that was a thing? That was back in the day.
No, I didn't know that WoW had its own card game.
Yeah, I guess
I
it's
mean-
kind of now it's Hearthstone, but
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't Hearthstone that now? But
Pretty
who
much.
knows?
anyway.
Anyway.
It sold for 1,000 euros.
Jesus Christ.
But that's nothing.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No, you're going to be... If that shocked you, like
I'm
number
gonna be
4, 5, and all the other ones,
number
9.
4, 5, and the rest.
There's number 4 and 5 in particular.
Okay.
I don't know. It's late. I'm sorry. Crush Card Virus is number 9 from the Yu-Gi-Oh game.
See,
Do you know
everything else I could. The last list I could get behind because I
Do you
I
know
had some
the-
knowledge of these things.
Do you know the Crush Card
but I don't
Virus?
know anything. No.
It sold for 3,000 euros.
Jesus
Num-
Christ.
Number 8, Time Walk from the Magic the Gathering.
Are
card
these
game.
all in? Are these all in euros?
Yes. Do you want me to translate it?
Ah, okay.
It's not
no,
too
I
much
will.
more. Because I have it pulled up.
I'll keep it going.
Okay, you can do it.
You keep going. I'll get the translator
Okay.
thing up.
So Time Walk sold for 4,000 euros.
4,000.
Yes.
Okay.
Which should be like 4,500.
Yeah, it's not that
dollars.
different. They're
Just
very
like add. It's like
yeah,
$4,500.
$4,500. Good job, Sam. Good job.
See, I know what I'm doing. Armament of the Lethal Lord. This is from Yu-Gi-Oh. You can tell by the unwieldy name.
Okay.
It sold for 9,000 euros. It was awarded to the winner of the World Championship Series in 2006.
That's $10,000.
$10,000.
That's 10,000.
Number one trainer. This is a Pokemon card.
Okay.
This was awarded to the winners of the Japanese World Challenge tournaments.
Okay.
It allowed the holder to skip the regional qualifiers and head straight to the following year's tournament.
It's so powerful that you don't even have to play.
10,000 euros.
Jesus Christ.
This is-
Jesus.
Number 5 is the most expensive Magic card.
Okay.
The Alpha Black Lotus.
Oh, wow.
Sold for
That even sounds cool.
Sold for 27,000 euros.
I'm gonna pass out. It's $30,000.
It's a good
That
card.
card is worth more than myself.
That little piece of paper.
That little piece of paper is worth
Number
more than
4.
a human,
Worth more than a human man.
than a boy.
Than a boy.
Number 4.
1954 Ted Williams. Baseball card. Guess.
Who's Ted Williams? Let me look at who Ted Williams is real quick.
It's just a guy.
It's just a boy.
It's just a boy. But his card's worth a lot.
Ted Williams. Oh, he died Not recently. He died in 2002. Why did I
How
say
much
it
do you
like
think-
that?
What did you say?
2002. Sounds cool though.
How much do you think the Ted Williams card is worth? 1954.
Let me look at his stats real quick. I have to see his stats to get an idea. Stats. Let's see. Go to the Baseball Almanac. I don't know what any of these things mean. Oh, that's a lot of home runs in 19 years. I'm gonna say like $100,000.
See, now you went a little too high. It's
Okay.
50,000 euros.
That's still a lot. That is still a
Number
lot.
3 is Pikachu Illustrator. This is the most expensive Pokemon card.
Okay. How much?
Sold for 54,000 euros.
Jesus Christ.
That's nothing.
That's $60,000. That's
Number
60,000
2.
American dollars.
Michael Jordan.
Hey,
Bringing it around to the intro.
bringing it around.
Michael Jordan basketball, 1986 to 87 Fleer rookie card.
86 to 87.
How much does it cost?
That one's got to be like...
It was your other guess, by the way. Before you blow it out of the water. It was 100,000 euros.
Oh, okay. What?
So like $110,000.
112 to be precise.
Okay. Number 1. The Honus Wagner 1909 11T206 card.
What even is this?
It's a baseball card from 1909.
Why does
It is worth-
anyone from today even care about these people?
$3.2 million. Or euros, I should say.
Jesus Christ.
That's so much money. How much money is that?
That's another $400,000. Like, that's an extra $400,000. It's $3.6 million USD.
Delicious.
Delicious. I could buy so many milks with that.
Exactly. And that's all I got for card games. Go try a card game.
Go,
Pick it up.
yeah, go. be
They're
a
only
card boy.
they're only extremely expensive.
If you want the 1909 Horace Wagner card,
Too bad.
you're gonna have to shill out like a couple $1 million.
But
When
I
was
think it's
this-
worth it in the
When
end.
was this list made?
I don't know. I just closed the tab.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna see if
I
like
can pull it back up real quick.
I was gonna see if like there was any major inflation or if it was like from 2 years ago.
It didn't seem too old.
It's like from 99.
Yeah, it's like really old.
It's like 20 years old.
All of these have been surpassed.
Yeah.
2019. So
let me calculate.
I think
the
2019.
inflation.
It might be.
Let me calculate the inflation real quick.
Yeah, calculate that real quick.
Inflation calculator. Okay.
Okay. I like this.
I don't have to click many links, but let's do it. All
yeah,
right.
I really want to know. I really want to know the inflation between the 2 years.
If in 2019 that same item would cost $1 would be, oh my god, $1.
Oh my god, this was such a good bit.
That was a really stupid joke.
That was such a good bit. That's card games. I'm gonna force Trace to learn how to play one.
He will make me. He will.
I'm gonna strap you to a chair, Clockwork Orange style.
Yep. Good callback, Sam. Good callback. Yeah, everyone has to listen to every single episode.
Or they'll never
to make sense.
Eventually, it'll just be inside joke after inside joke, and nobody will understand if they start up at like episode 50.
Yeah, we'll say like Clockwork Orange style, like 100 episodes in, and someone will be like, "Oh," and then but we'll like laugh really hard at it for some reason.
Like a
and
lot.
Be like, why?
Like it's like we start the episode and we say Clockwork Orange style, and then we laugh for an hour.
And that's it. That's it.
That'd be
a good.
That'd almost
April
be kind of.
Fools.
That'd be kind of scary, honestly.
That would be scary because that movie is about horrible things.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. Over to you.
Today.
What happened today? What happened today?
Wait, I'm gonna try to do the the Doppler effect.
Yeah, let's do it.
Today in history.
I hope that picked up.
I hope that worked. If not, I'm gonna look like a big old ding dong.
That's not the first time today that we've looked like a big old ding dong.
And the year 323 BC. So this is an oldie.
What happened?
Alexander the Great, the Macedonian king, of course, died today.
He beefed it.
He beefed it. Dies from either fever or excessive wine. He was 32 years old. Macedonian king, conqueror of Persia, Alexander the Great, never lost a battle, famously. That was his big thing.
Except with that fever.
Except for either with the fever or excessive wine.
I like how he's like, dude, I got this crazy fever. Let's get fucked up.
Let's fucking drink some wine coolers. One lie about Alexander the Great is that this is good. This isn't even good. He wasn't great. He wasn't all that great.
You see, that's like the first place my mind went.
Of course it was. That's why it wasn't good. I have to think of a good one.
Okay.
You do it. No. You do that.
Alexander the Great?
Yeah.
He wasn't actually Alexander. See?
Oh, I have to rename him.
Yeah, rename
picture of him
Alexander.
right here.
What's
There's
he
a
look
picture
like?
of him.
I don't think he looks like Chad, so you can't pull that again.
Definitely not a Chad. Definitely not a Chad. He looks kind of meek in this picture. Which is weird to think of Alexander the Great as meek. Looks kind of like a Philip.
Philip. Interesting. Philip the Great? Doesn't
Philip
quite have
the
the same ring, does it?
Maybe like
Why aren't we calling him Alex?
Alex.
Alex the Great.
Now that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's
what people called him.
Here's the real thing about Alexander the Great. Here's a totally true fact that I'm not making up.
Okay.
Right on the spot.
Totally true.
Totally true fact is that he actually ate Persia. He unhinged his jaw.
Like, okay.
Really big to eat all of Persia.
No, that's not true.
Gobbled it all up. And then did the rest with the rest of the modern world. Yep. I'm sticking with my guns.
Yeah, okay.
He gobbled it all up. And it wasn't... He didn't die because of a fever or excessive wine. It's because he choked on the world.
Okay.
That's a good
He actually came from Macedonia.
That's a
How do you like
good
that?
one.
How do you like that?
It took me a second. That's a good one, Sam.
Alexander the Lesser, more like.
Alexander the Dumb.
Anyways,
Alexander
none of that we said was
Stupid.
true, except for that part where he maybe died from a fever.
Or an excessive wine.
Yes.
Anyway, today is not only something that happened in history, is a sentence I just said, but it is also a day to celebrate a thing. Let's kick it over to Sam's Holiday Corner.
A day to celebrate a thing. Sam's Holiday Corner. Today, June 10th,
Yep.
is National Black Cow Day. Now, it's not what you think it is.
I got really worried for a second.
It's not what you think it is.
Yeah.
So, a black cow is
Yeah?
a root beer float, apparently.
Okay. Now I can really celebrate.
I can get behind
I
this
can
holiday.
get behind this. Where was it that I always used to go and get root beer floats from?
I always got them at Sonic.
Remember
That's
when
always where I got mine.
remember when A&W wasn't just a drink and it was also a restaurant?
I think it still is some places.
I gotta know where. 'Cause I used
We
to get
gotta go
root beer
there.
floats from there.
And we can have fried chicken.
Is
Because
that something
it'll.
they say?
Because if we find one, it will be
It'll be
a
attached to
A&W
KFC.
combo. It will be an A&W
KFC.
combo KFC.
Or Long John Silver's, perhaps.
But yeah, apparently, and here's an extra on this day,
Okay.
August 9th. Okay, it's not today. Why are we celebrating it today then? I was gonna say the first black cow was made today. Apparently, okay, so August 19th should be when this day is, because
There are
that's
too many
apparently when the
things.
first one got made.
There are too many
They
things
just said,
on
all right.
August 19th.
They said, "What's a day?" And they were like, June
What is a
10th?
day?
That's the day it is apparently.
They said, what
the
is
root
a
beer
day?
count.
And
The
then they
root beer
said,
council gathered.
The root
The council
beer
of the
boys.
root beer, the root beer boys, the root and tootin' root beer boys
Yeah.
got
those
together and they
guys.
said, "What day should be National Black Cow Day?" And they were like, "I don't know, June 10th." And then the only one with a brain said, "What about August 19th, the day the first one got made?" They're
And
like,
then they
"That's
stabbed
dumb."
him a lot.
They
They
stabbed
stabbed
him.
that boy.
They sacrificed him to the root beer gods.
Made him into a black cow. Sounds like racist a little bit saying that.
It does. There's also, you can also call it a chocolate cow if you use chocolate ice cream.
I don't. What? Okay. Now, I've never even considered the option of not using vanilla ice cream.
That doesn't sound good to me.
But you gotta try it.
I don't think I have to.
You
I think I'll just have a plain old root beer float.
you have to try it, Sam.
Okay. Well,
Or I will
here's
make
what we're
you
gonna
into a
do.
chocolate cow.
We're gonna take a picture of ourselves eating root beer floats Monday. What are you doing Monday? We'll discuss
Monday
this
I
off
have
air.
work. We'll have to do this before Monday.
Okay. I'm gonna teach you how to play card games while we eat root beer floats.
Okay. We'll do that. We can do that.
Okay. So that's gonna happen.
That's plausible.
Plausible. It could happen.
Could happen. Will it? Who knows? Will we
Probably
actually
not.
care to try? Anyway,
Regardless, this is the end of the episode.
regardless, we're done. What even was today about?
I think this is the biggest train wreck we've ever had.
Like, it was a lot of fun, but was this even a podcast?
Maybe.
Was this even something that you all enjoy? Let us know by giving us a review on iTunes.
Great segue.
Great.
You wrote that segue like Paul Blart.
Like Paul Blart does. Have I ever told you that story? And this is a great way
no.
to leave the audience. Have I ever told you the story about how me and my family went to the outlet mall and there was a Segway security officer and my grandma called him Paul Blart and he was hurt emotionally.
That's so mean.
But she didn't mean it like that. Like, she didn't mean it to be mean. She just said that, and he was like, you could just kind of tell. You could just kind of tell that he was hurt. He looked
That's so
defeated
sad.
in that moment. He
Okay,
probably
well, on
heard
that,
it like every
on that
second
sad
of it.
note.
On that sad note, pour one out for my boy, Outlet Mall
Paul Blart.
Pull it out for my boy, Paul Blart. My favorite character. Why isn't there a trading card game for Paul Blart? Anyway,
We should make one.
make one. Trademark.
Yes,
Anyway.
of course.
This has been
Please.
from our perspective. This has been from our perspective. This has been it. This is the podcast. Thanks for listening. If you want more episodes like this, you're fucking delusional. But if you do, let us know by leaving us a comment. Also, you can follow us on social medias at FOP_pod on Instagram and Twitter. We're on Facebook at Large Lads. And on YouTube, we have changed the name officially because we don't do anything with anything else. We just make a podcast.
That's right.
So you can find us at From Our Perspective on YouTube. We're also found wherever podcasts are found. iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, and Podbean, all under From Our Perspective. All
and
of
share this like a plague.
Share this like
Spread
a
it.
plague. Word
Please.
of mouth is the best way to gain listeners. If someone
Clockwork
you know,
Expose your friends to this Clockwork Orange style.
Clockwork Orange
Strapped
style.
into a chair.
This is now a cult. If you listen
Yes.
to this, you are now in a cult. Welcome.
Not really. No.
No, really. Come at me, FBI.
Okay.
Also, if you have a suggestion for a topic, let us know. Please leave a review. Let us know what we're doing. Let us know if you like what we're doing. If you don't like what we're doing, let us know anyway, good, bad, or otherwise. Our videos or our podcasts go up every Monday, and we will see you next Monday. I've been Trace.
And I've been Sam.
Goodbye.
Toodaloo!